Hello, how are we doing today? For today's video, I will be doing I got this idea from Melissa Ashley. I absolutely love her. I watched this, I think she posted a video like this probably like a year or two ago. It's been a minute. But yeah, I got this idea from her and I've always wanted to do it when I started my channel. It's gonna be like a makeup therapy video. I'm gonna do a voiceover because I want it to be like relaxing. I don't want to be talking during the video. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a voiceover and just talking to you guys about like the stressors of everyday life, anxiety, depression, all of that, and how makeup relieves some of that stress for me. And I assume it's the same for many other makeup artists or makeup enthusiasts. And then I have a little special little message at the end, so definitely stay tuned for that one. All of the products I'm going to be using in this video are from the BoxyCharm box from this month, and I will be reviewing those items in another video, probably recording that later today. But yes, stay tuned and I'll see you in the voiceover.
I can't, it's way too hot.
Hello everyone, how are we doing today? Just want to start off by saying I apologize in advance because I filmed this video in like early October and I meant to have it up in October because I had a whole message that was like based around the month of October, and it's now November, almost December. So yeah, but a lot of stuff happened after my trip from Nashville. So it just didn't happen. But I'm gonna be better at posting, I promise. But in this voiceover, I just wanted to talk about like my journey with like mental health and like coming out of that, but also like still working on that to this day, and like currently working on my spiritual journey and just having a balance in both my spiritual path and just like my path as a human. So I struggled with depression and anxiety for years, of course. The first time I realized was like literally 8th grade. For anxiety, I was always like a very shy kid, but you can't always like classify that as anxiety because kids will be shy like that. I don't know, but it was very clear that it was anxiety when I was getting older, for me at least. And so that was always with me. But my depression didn't start until literally like summer before going into freshman year. And it was very bad throughout high school, but it got even worse after high school. I was never diagnosed, but like you don't need to be diagnosed to, feel what you feel. Because especially with social media and with people being so open about their mental health, like, you don't really need someone else telling you how you feel, or like what it is, especially if you're going through it. Especially if a lot of kids your age are going through it, you don't really need a doctor to tell you what's going on. But, yeah, so I struggled with that for a long time. With my depression, it's not as bad as it used to be. And that's kind of because I recently had a spiritual awakening. Like, I really had to pull myself out of that. And thank God for that experience, because I don't know, like it probably would have taken me a little bit longer to realize, like my purpose and my power. But it does, like, even though you once you understand that, you still go through life, like you still have those problems in life. That doesn't go away. It's just how you deal with it. And like how your mindset is. And it does take a lot to completely, like, because when you're in that state of mind, like with having depression, you have very negative mindset, because that's how you're feeling in the moment, because it feels extremely real. The pain is like damn near palpable, like you can feel it. And it takes a strong ass bitch to be able to completely turn your mindset to only thinking and speaking positive things, especially if you've been doing it for so long. Yeah, it takes a lot to do that. So that's why I'm very thankful for my recent experiences, because it would have taken me longer to make that switch if I hadn't gone through what I had. But with depression, I feel like mental illness is like an uphill battle. Like every day will be like, some days will be really good, but some days will be really bad. It's just how you decide to tackle them. And I wouldn't say like your strategy of how you deal with your days is good or bad. It's just like it's just not, it's not always going to be good, but it's not always going to be bad. And for my anxiety, I feel like I've always had anxiety, like as a kid and like a teenager, young adult, but it has definitely calmed down a lot, like tremendously. It's really only in social gatherings, and I don't know if that's because of COVID, because like I'm really scared of getting it. But I don't know. That's just like a personal thing. But yeah, my anxiety really has calmed down. I feel like, and that has been because of my experiences with my awakening. But that's like, everybody has their own journey and like their own path. So I don't know. I feel like sometimes, I don't want to say like sometimes maybe we'll always have a little bit of anxiety. Like of course humans do get anxious, and we might always have anxiety. Like people that struggle with you might always have anxiety, might always have like might have a panic attack here or there, but it doesn't have to like rule you and choose your decisions for you. So yeah, I don't know, I feel like I'm rambling now, but when it comes to like mental health and like ways to cope,
okay, no.
Makeup has always been and probably always will be like the number one thing that I go to when I don't feel good, or when I feel like I've been in this bed for too long. Let me get up and do my makeup, because that is a catalyst for like, okay, let me clean my room now. Okay, let me clean my bathroom. Oh, let me go put my clothes up. Like, that'll always be like the bridge to getting to the bigger issues, like to continue to solve the problems, to continue to clear my head. That has always been like my number one step. I don't know, that's not, and of course that's like might not work for everyone, but I feel like it's very important to have, or at least try to find that one thing that will help you get to the next step so that you do feel a little bit more clear at the end of the day. And if you're not sure like what that would be, or if you just like truly don't know, then I would start by meditating. That's my golden advice. But yeah, I think that's all I had to say. I might do more of these. Maybe I should write them down next time because I jumble like a motherfucker. But yeah, that's all I had to say. I hope you guys enjoyed me putting on my makeup as well because I'm adorable. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and jump to the October message. And hope you guys have a wonderful day. I will be posting more. Promise. I'll give a story time of what happened. But yeah, thank you. Love you. Okay, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I do have a message to give you guys before I go. I've been reading or listening to a lot of tarot readings on YouTube. And one of my favorite readers, I forgot her name. I'll probably put that in the description or something so you guys could go check her out if you want to. But she it was a reading about October, and she had mentioned that and this is something I didn't know, so I was very intrigued and like I wanted to know more. But she had mentioned that October is a month where your shadow self is very prevalent in your conscious. She said that, and if you guys don't know what a shadow self is, I'll just give a brief description. It's kind of like an aspect of your subconscious mind. And it's kind of blocked by your ego. Sometimes we don't really identify with it or notice it until we see it in other people. And that's how you can kind of figure out what it is that your shadow, what the traits are that your shadow self has. I think I'm saying that right. If I'm not, feel free to drag me. But yeah, she was just saying that it's very prevalent in the month of October. So if you're feeling very down or just frustrated, any type of like negative emotions, it's very normal because it's that subconscious, it's that subconscious mind. It's your subconscious ego kind of taking, not a hold of you, I don't want it to sound like crazy, but it's a little bit stronger than it would be any other time of the year. And she said that it's very normal, and you just have to make sure that whenever those feelings do come up, you have to address them and sit in that and sit in those feelings. You have to address them and just sit in those feelings because it'll just help you move on and grow as a person. Because if you're, let's say, like, if you have issues with insecurity, if you never address it, you're gonna become a bitter bitch, like, let's be honest. So you definitely, whenever those feelings come up, don't run from them. Definitely address them head on so that you can figure out and grow and heal as a person. And I thought that was very interesting because I did not know that. And I had been, like, the beginning of this month, it came, like, it was, like, right on time. Like, I was not feeling it. I was feeling very sluggish. I didn't really want to do anything. And I was very disappointed because I have made so much progress in my journey to heal and like grow as a person. So I was like, what is going on? I felt like I was going backwards, but I was like very relieved when I heard that. So I thought I would share that with y'all because I shared it with my sisters I think last week, a couple of days ago. And they're like, well, I didn't know about that. I was like, yeah, great to know, because I was really struggling. But yeah, I hope that resonates or helps anybody out there. That's really why I wanted to mention that. I think that's all. I really do appreciate you guys' support. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what else you want to see. I'm almost to 100. When I get to 100, I think I'm going to do a get to know me tag. Get to know you, girl. And yeah, just keep pushing on. This is going to be a struggle month, but there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. And don't give up, no matter what. But yeah, that's all. Also, I will be, like I said in the beginning, I will be reviewing my BoxyCharm for the month of October. Probably right after this video. We'll see. But yeah, be checking with that. Be looking out for that, because that's coming. But I really do appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.